My family structure is so vital and important to me. Not only the one I grew up in, but the one I'm trying to create right now. Being a father and a husband, that's my mission in life right now. How do I reconcile that, what I just told you, with this mission statement that says, quote, "We dismantle the patriarchal practice. We disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family structure requirement. The children from the single-parent homes, this is in 1995 I was reading this, 5 times more likely to commit suicide, 6 times more likely to be in poverty, 9 times more likely to drop out of high school, 10 times more likely to abuse chemical substances." I knew that. You know why I knew it? Because a lot of my friends didn't have family structures that were nuclear like mine, and they found themselves outside of their dreams and goals and aspirations.
And joining us now to discuss is Jack Brewer, retired NFL player, entrepreneur. Jack, good to see you. Weigh in on that for me. You saw him sharing his stance. He does it in a very an intricate way where he's outlining the facts. He's got the stats to back it up on his argument there. But you can see some of the disgust on some of the commentators' faces listening to him going against it. There is a fear about going against the Black Lives Matter organization. What are your thoughts on that and what we just heard?
I've lived it. I've been counseled because of this. You know, I've done substantial research on fatherlessness in our country. I work in the inner city schools with so many fatherless kids. You know, 71% of high school dropouts in our nation are fatherless. You are 20 times more likely to go to prison if you're fatherless. I teach in the prisons around the country, and so I see these men, and I know the pain that they go through. I know the wounds that fatherlessness causes. And so many of the issues that we see happening in our society come because we have completely blown up the family structure, just like Marcellus said. And that is where our core issues have come. And these are the reasons why this happens is because of so many liberal policies, from our welfare policies that disincentivize fatherhood, for, you know, our lack of enforcing so many of our censorship laws. Kids that don't have dads at home come home to empty homes, or they don't have anyone to look up to. And these cell phones and this media, the social media, the video games, this rap music that is putting all this toxic energy into these kids' ear, that's what's raising our children. And then you put that on top of the fact that we've completely removed God from our schools, from our society, tried to quiet anyone who wants to talk about Christ, and the fact that we are a Christian nation under God has completely been silenced. And that is the issues that we're facing. This is a spiritual war. You cannot fight this war with flesh and blood. The only way we're going to fight this war against the attack on fatherhood is by going back to the Word of God. Think about it. When you remove the father in the flesh, you're also removing the father in the spirit. And that is not okay. And we're seeing the results of that in our streets. Right now, we have people that will riot and protest if a white cop kills a black man. But we can have hundreds of black men getting shot, kids, women, men getting shot in the streets of our inner cities. And folks don't say nothing. No one's marching about that. That is sick, that's demonic, and it's wrong.